In this video, we are going to do a cheap versus pro camera challenge, and today we're going to find out if I am a skilled photographer or not, because it shouldn't really matter what camera you use, but more how good you are as a photographer, right? I'm not going to lie, pretty nervous for this one. For the cheap camera, I'm going to be using this no-name brand 44 megapixel pinhole lens camera. Certain sites have this listed at close to 40 pounds. I managed to find a seller on eBay who sold this to me for 22, which is worrying. It also came with 2 batteries and a memory card, so that's even more worrying. And for the pro gear, I'm going to be using the Sony a7R5 with the Samyang 24-70, which in itself is quite a challenge because I don't really use this lens very often. I'm not really that great at these focal lengths. So even though the cheap camera does say that it has 16 times zoom, it really doesn't. The little pinhole lens doesn't move, it just crops into the center. When it's at its widest, that is where the image quality is at its best, and that's the equivalency of 28 millimeters on a full frame system. So I will try to shoot on my Sony at 28 millimeters, and we'll see how long I stay there before I start zooming in and out. Yeah, it's gonna be quite quick, I can tell. And joining me is dancer model Aga.
Hi everybody, my name is Aga and I'm a dancer and model based in London. Let's go!
Stick this foot, just stick the heel out, and then that foot back where it was. Three, two, one. Okay, can you come down a tiny bit? Yeah. Just a couple steps. Okay, that's good, right there. And then I want to shoot you more this way, so I get that as a background. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. That's cool. And bring your toe a little over the edge. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And this foot in a tiny bit. There we go. Yep. Yep. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
In a straight-up comparison with both cameras shooting the same image, we can see the cheap camera just doesn't have the dynamic range of the pro for a shot like this. It's definitely time to try using the cheap camera in different ways.
Let's try both hands out. Hands closer together. Let's do some shots where you just, you can have the jacket off the shoulders a little bit. Don't take it off. There's no need. Nice, ready, 3, 2, 1. All right, if you have your toes at the edge again, show me your toe a tiny bit more. Yeah, like that, yeah. Okay, ready, 3, 2, 1. That is great. Ready, 3, 2, 1. She's freezing to death outside, so we've come in for a coffee. I love how the autofocusing takes like at least 4 days to focus. That's great. And then I really love the shutter lag. It's more like when you push the button, it goes, are you sure? Let's think about that. Okay. 3, 2, 1. And then I love how it shut down because it was too cold. That was hilarious.
Flashback.
So the camera's just stopped working. Yeah, it's, a couple of shots in, it's already done.
Really?
Yep. It says it has face detection. It hasn't detected her face yet. I'm trying to do a little bit more creative things versus what I'm doing on Sony. So if you pulled your hair forward kind of thing right to the lens and then straight towards the lens, so right at me, there we go. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Ready, 3, 2, 1. I think that's quite cool. 3, 2, 1. Nice, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so while I absolutely do believe that it's not so important the camera you shoot on versus yourself or your skill as a photographer, I've shot on micro four thirds, crop sensor, full frame, medium format cameras. I've done shoots on all of them that I'm very proud of, and I'm not too sure what a different camera would have done to improve or lessen the quality of those images. I think that phrase, however, is true to a point, and that point is this camera. I think if you're going to do photography, you need to put a little bit more money into it than 40 or 20 pounds. Something with a little bit more dynamic range, maybe something with more manual settings, and in specific, a camera that you can change lenses on. You can try different focal lengths, primes, zooms, things like that. To me, glass is the most important thing in photography. It isn't so much the sensor size as it is the glass that you're putting in front of that sensor. I will give one point to the cheap camera over the Sony, and that is that this one made me think harder, it made me sweat harder, it made me laugh more. I really do believe that challenges like this are super interesting. If you're a photographer who is very settled with the equipment that you are using, it's awesome to have things like this that push you out of your comfort zone. They demand that you think more, you try to be more creative, especially when you're dealing with problems that you don't deal with when it comes to your pro gear. When you're now shooting into sunlight, the subject is far too darkened out, it's all silhouetted, you don't have that dynamic range, there's no manual settings, you have to think up creative ideas around that. It's quite a humbling experience actually. I think my takeaway from today is I need to be more creative as a photographer. Please stay tuned for more videos in this series where I up the budget on the cheap camera, which is going to lead to more interesting results and better comparisons. And that is pretty much it for the shoot. We hope that you enjoy the photographs that we took. I just want to say thank you to Aga, and thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Goodbye, guys.